Have you ever noticed how your legs seem to betray you? A short walk leaves you aching, your knees creak with each step, or even rising from a chair feels like a struggle. You may be eating well, staying active, doing everything right, yet weakness and pain slowly creep in, stealing the freedom you value most. But what if the real culprit isn't simply aging, but something on your plate? Something you've trusted and eaten your whole life, believing it was good for you. Today, we're exposing the 7 worst fruits that may silently weaken your legs, inflame your joints, and make every movement harder. These are the very fruits seniors love and consume daily, without realizing the harm they can cause. Stay with me until the end, because I won't just reveal the dangers. I'll also share the healing fruits that can restore your strength, ease joint pain, and keep you moving with energy and confidence. Your legs deserve this truth, and you deserve to live without limits. Before we begin, if you find value in this video, please like it to support my work. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to subscribe and turn on the bell so you won't miss any updates. If you like this video, comment number 1. If you don't, comment number 0 so I can improve for you. Now, let's dive in. 1. Pineapple, the inflammation trap. With its golden color, sweet taste, and juicy texture, pineapple is often praised as nature's candy. It's celebrated for bromelain, an enzyme known for anti-inflammatory benefits, making it a favorite among health-conscious eaters. Yet for seniors, this tropical fruit can be a hidden saboteur, disguising its risks behind a reputation of wellness. Beneath its bright, inviting exterior, pineapple hides a troubling mix of high natural sugars and strong acids that can quietly work against your health. For aging bodies already coping with poor circulation and sensitive joints, the effects can be significant. With each sweet bite, its sugars, mainly fructose and sucrose, rush into your bloodstream, spiking blood glucose levels almost instantly. For seniors, whose metabolism is often less resilient, these spikes are more than a passing concern. They strain delicate blood vessels, setting off a chain reaction that weakens circulation, especially to the legs. Over time, muscles are starved of oxygen and nutrients, leaving you with heavy, tired legs, swelling, or that nagging ache after just a short walk. You may find yourself stopping halfway, wondering why your legs feel so drained, never suspecting the pineapple in your diet. On top of this, pineapple's high acidity can worsen inflammation in already vulnerable joints. For those with arthritis or joint pain, that acidity acts like fuel on a fire, intensifying stiffness in the knees, hips, or ankles. That burning sensation after a meal, or the tightness that makes rising from a chair so difficult, might be linked directly to the fruit you thought was helping you. Even more concerning is bromelain, the enzyme often praised for health benefits, but it can interact with common medications. For seniors taking blood thinners such as warfarin or aspirin, bromelain can heighten their effects, increasing the risk of bleeding or causing unpredictable side effects. The harm builds gradually, unfolding over weeks or months, leaving many unaware that the fruit bowl on their table could be silently undermining their health. If you find your legs unusually heavy, your joints aching after meals, or a lingering sense of sluggishness, it may be time to take a closer look at your pineapple intake and ask if this celebrated fruit is truly supporting your health. Now let's turn to bananas, the so-called muscle myth. With their bright yellow peel, easy portability, and potassium-rich flesh, bananas have long been praised as the perfect healthy snack. They're often credited with preventing muscle cramps and promoting heart health, making them a staple in many seniors' diets. But for aging bodies, this beloved fruit can carry hidden risks that quietly chip away at strength and mobility. The real concern lies in their high content of fast-digesting carbohydrates and natural sugars like glucose and fructose. For seniors, these sugars trigger a quick surge in blood glucose, putting extra strain on insulin regulation. Over time, these spikes lead to insulin resistance, fueling inflammation and weakening circulation. The legs often feel the brunt of it. Stiff calves, sore knees when climbing stairs, or a dragging heaviness that follows meals. You may grab a banana expecting energy, only to end up battling fatigue or discomfort instead. For those with heart conditions, bananas can pose yet another problem. While potassium is beneficial in moderation, too much can worsen fluid retention in seniors with weakened heart or kidney function. This fluid retention often shows up as swollen ankles, stiff joints, and a sluggish heaviness that makes each step feel like hard work. You may trust bananas to build muscle and prevent cramps, yet their high glycemic load could be quietly draining your energy and worsening mobility issues. The hardest part is the sense of betrayal. For decades, bananas have been marketed as a cornerstone of health, a fruit you've counted on to keep you strong. But for many seniors, the risks can outweigh the benefits. If you wake with unexplained cramps, deal with stubborn leg stiffness, or feel drained even with a balanced diet, that daily banana may not be the ally you thought it was. Moderating your intake and paying close attention to how your body responds can reveal whether this fruit is truly serving your well-being. 3. Grapes, the tiny terrors for joints. Grapes are the picture of effortless snacking. Small, sweet, and bursting with flavor, they're easy to eat by the handful. Their antioxidants and heart-healthy image make them seem like a smart choice for seniors seeking vitality. But behind their glossy skins lies a hidden risk that can quietly erode joint health, turning these tiny fruits into unexpected adversaries of mobility and comfort. The biggest culprit is fructose, the natural sugar abundant in grapes. In excess, fructose is processed by the liver, where it's converted into fat and uric acid. For seniors, whose metabolism slows with age, uric acid can build up in the joints, igniting sharp, burning pain in the toes, ankles, or knees. If you've ever woken up with stabbing pain in your big toe, or felt your calves tighten for no reason, grapes may be part of the problem. The buildup of uric acid is especially troubling for seniors prone to gout or arthritis, turning a simple snack into a trigger for severe discomfort. Beyond uric acid, the fructose in grapes fuels chronic inflammation, slowing movement and making every step heavier. This inflammation worsens existing joint problems, turning daily activities like walking or gardening into painful tasks. Because grapes are so easy to overeat, a handful can quickly become a full bowl, flooding your body with fructose and magnifying the damage. Their sweetness and size make portion control difficult, lulling you into thinking they're harmless while the effects accumulate silently. The real tragedy is grapes' wholesome image. You reach for them believing they're good for you, but they may actually undermine your mobility. If you notice stiffness, swelling, or aching joints after eating grapes, it may be time to reconsider their place in your diet. These so-called tiny treasures might be anything but a healthy snack. 4. Watermelon, the sugar sneak. This fruit instantly brings memories of summer picnics. Its bright red flesh, juicy texture, and refreshing sweetness making it feel like the ultimate guilt-free treat. With its high water content and reputation for hydration, watermelon seems like the perfect fruit for seniors. Yet hidden in its watery sweetness lies a surprising danger. A glycemic index so high it rivals sugary candy, capable of sparking issues that weaken mobility and joint health. The main problem is how watermelon spikes blood sugar rapidly. Despite its hydrating reputation, it's loaded with natural sugars, fructose and glucose, that hit your bloodstream like a tidal wave of sweetness. For seniors whose bodies struggle to manage sugar spikes, the effects of watermelon reach far beyond thirst relief. These surges drive insulin spikes that inflame the body, especially in areas already vulnerable, like the knees, calves, and ankles. The result is a triple burden: heavy, fatigued legs that make walking exhausting, swelling that leaves ankles puffy, and persistent aches that turn stares into a dreaded challenge. Because watermelon is so easy to overeat, those refreshing slices quickly pile up, pushing blood sugar higher than you may realize. Instead of leaving you refreshed, the load leaves you sluggish, sore, and unsteady. The irony is striking. You choose watermelon thinking it hydrates and heals, yet it may quietly inflame your joints and drain your energy. If your legs feel tired, your ankles swell, or your joints ache after enjoying watermelon, it's time to rethink this summer favorite. Moderation, or choosing fruits with lower glycemic impact, may be the key to regaining energy and ease in your steps. 5. Oranges, the acidic assassin. Long celebrated as a symbol of health, their bright color and juicy sweetness bring to mind vitality and strength. Rich in immune-boosting vitamin C, they've become a breakfast staple and a go-to snack. Yet for seniors, beneath that sunny glow lies a hidden risk. A potent dose of citric acid capable of aggravating aging joints and intensifying leg pain. Citric acid, the compound that gives oranges their tangy bite, doesn't just please your taste buds. Once in the bloodstream, it can stir up inflammation in sensitive areas like the knees, hips, ankles, and even the small joints of the feet. For older adults already facing arthritis or cartilage loss, this acid becomes a silent saboteur, magnifying pain and stiffness. That morning glass of orange juice you believe is strengthening your body might actually be fueling the heaviness that makes it hard to rise from bed, or the lingering ache after sitting too long. Adding to the problem, oranges also carry natural sugars like fructose and glucose. Though less harmful than refined sugar, they still spike blood sugar and cause sharp crashes. These swings do more than drain energy. They feed systemic inflammation, showing up as swelling or tenderness in the legs. For seniors managing diabetes or prediabetes, the impact on circulation can leave the legs tired, heavy, or prone to painful cramps. The betrayal of oranges is hard to accept. They seem so wholesome, a symbol of health and vitality. Yet for those noticing creaky joints, difficulty standing, or persistent heaviness in the legs, this daily citrus ritual may be doing more harm than good. Cutting back or replacing them with fruits that are gentler on the joints could bring relief. 6. Green apples, the sneaky saboteur. With their crisp bite and tart flavor, they seem like the perfect healthy snack. Often chosen over red apples for their lower sugar, they're popular with seniors aiming to steady blood sugar or control weight. But behind their wholesome image lies a hidden threat. A mix of malic acid and natural sugars that can quietly strain the joints and add to leg discomfort. Malic acid, the compound behind the tart bite of green apples, can be a double-edged sword. While small amounts may aid digestion, too much, especially in seniors with sensitive systems, can irritate the gut and, more concerning, accumulate in the joints. Over time, this buildup may bring discomfort, tightness in the knees, burning in the feet, or a dull ache in the hips that makes walking or climbing stairs a struggle. For those already facing osteoarthritis or inflammation, green apples can quietly worsen symptoms, turning a seemingly healthy snack into a hidden source of pain. Though lower in sugar than many fruits, they still contain natural sugars that can cause blood sugar swings, particularly if eaten in large amounts or on an empty stomach. These fluctuations impair circulation, leaving the legs fatigued, heavy, or prone to nighttime cramps. If you've ever woken up with muscle spasms or struggled with morning stiffness, that afternoon green apple might be part of the problem. What makes them especially deceptive is their health halo. Marketed as low-calorie and nutrient-rich, their downsides are easy to overlook. Eating them raw late in the day or before bed can worsen their effects, as the acid and sugars process overnight. If you suspect green apples are fueling your joint or leg discomfort, try switching to a gentler fruit and see how your body responds. 7. Mango, the sweet seduction. Mangoes are a sensory delight, lush, juicy, and bursting with tropical sweetness that feels like a mini vacation in every bite. Their vibrant color and velvety texture make them irresistible, whether eaten fresh, blended into smoothies, or tossed into salads. But for seniors, this beloved fruit can be a sugar-laden trap, quietly undermining leg health and joint comfort. Mangoes are loaded with natural sugars, primarily fructose, which cause sharp spikes in blood sugar followed by steep crashes. These swings don't just leave you drained, they fuel inflammation that targets joints and nerves. For older adults, this often shows up as tingling in the toes, swelling in the feet, or a heavy dragging sensation that makes even short walks exhausting. For those with neuropathy or poor circulation, mangoes can worsen symptoms, burning sensations, unsteady balance, even a higher risk of falls. The danger is amplified by how easy they are to overeat. A whole mango or a large smoothie feels light and refreshing, yet it floods your system with sugar your body can't process efficiently. This excess sugar stresses your metabolism, worsening conditions like diabetes or insulin resistance, which further weaken leg strength and mobility. The betrayal feels heavy because mangoes are deeply loved, tied to summer memories and cultural traditions. But if you're struggling with leg pain, swelling, or balance problems, this sweet temptation may be more foe than friend. Reducing portions or switching to lower sugar fruits could ease your symptoms. The fruits that heal. While oranges, green apples, and mangoes can quietly sabotage your leg health, other fruits are ready to support and restore. These nutritional heroes work with your aging body to reduce inflammation, soothe aching joints, and bring back energy to tired legs. Circulation and steady energy can be protected without harmful side effects. Let's look at 5 fruits that turn your daily diet into a true ally for mobility and comfort. Berries, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries are jewel-toned powerhouses. Low in sugar, yet rich in antioxidants like anthocyanins, they fight inflammation at its root, soothing swollen joints and easing stiffness. They also stabilize blood sugar, preventing spikes that strain circulation. Whether sprinkled on oatmeal or eaten as a snack, berries lighten leg fatigue and make every step feel easier. Cherries are nature's anti-inflammatory elixir, especially helpful for seniors with gout or arthritis. Packed with anthocyanins, they help lower uric acid, calming painful flare-ups in knees, toes, or ankles. Just a small handful of fresh or frozen cherries can feel like a natural balm, bringing relief and supporting smoother movement. Avocado, often mistaken for a vegetable, is actually a fruit and a joint-friendly superstar. Its healthy monounsaturated fats cushion aging joints, reduce friction, and ease inflammation. Avocados also steady blood sugar and deliver lasting energy, helping your legs feel stronger and more stable throughout the day. Add them to salads, spreads, or smoothies for a nourishing boost. Papaya, a tropical gem, is loaded with papain and chymopapain, enzymes that support digestion while reducing inflammation throughout the body. Gentle on both the stomach and joints, papaya supports smoother movement and helps ease the tightness or swelling that often troubles aging legs. Its mild sweetness makes it a versatile addition to breakfasts or snacks. Pears, with their subtle flavor and rich fiber content, provide steady energy without the blood sugar spikes that drive inflammation. Their high water content also promotes hydration, keeping joints lubricated and muscles functioning properly. Pears are a reliable choice to maintain strong legs and a body free from unnecessary strain. These healing fruits do more than satisfy your taste buds. They work with your body to restore comfort and strength. By adding them to your diet, you're not just eating well, you're taking meaningful steps toward calmer joints, stronger legs, and brighter mornings. Every bite is an investment in your vitality, helping you move through life with ease and confidence. And there you have it, the truth about the 7 fruits silently weakening your legs, and the healing fruits that can lift you back up, step by step. Your body is still yours to nurture, and every mindful choice today brings you closer to the strength, balance, and freedom you deserve. Aging is not about losing ground. It's about walking wiser, with legs that carry you confidently into your future. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What lesson stood out today? Maybe it's swapping pineapple for berries or rethinking that daily glass of orange juice. Share in the comments one change you'll make and how you'll put it into practice. Your story could inspire someone else to take the first step towards stronger legs and a brighter tomorrow. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Healthy Aging Blueprint for more life-changing health insights. Chúc mọi người nhiều sức khỏe, hạnh phúc, an lành và nhớ đăng ký kênh Healthy Aging Blueprint của mình nhé.